Hey guys, Logan Richardson, Season 8, Episode 5 of Betrayal. Here we go.
Dear Lucas, well, I've been volunteering at a crisis center for a couple of weeks.
It's always
now.
Dear
I'm
Lucas.
struck by the number of people who are struggling in
I wonder
this
if he's
world.
coming back soon.
So I've decided to pay them back. Every penny. But to do that,
I just don't.
I have to sell the company and deplete my personal fortune as well.
That's such a bad
Give
idea.
away your money so that they don't lose theirs.
Hear me out.
I've been
Couldn't
asking people
you
this question, sort of
file for bankruptcy,
Stop
keep the
doing
company, grow the company, and then pay them back?
I'd like to ask you.
Why is it so
What comes next?
termination? Like,
I don't know.
You know, on second thought, I think I'm just gonna leave it.
Oh, no, you won't. The doctor said the exchange identities
She's
every
so,
other day.
like,
It's been 3 days already.
Okay,
fit.
but Clay's probably coming home today. You know, it can be something that him and I do together, like a bonding thing.
she's
Couples
ripped.
go both.
Holy
We'll
shit.
change each other's friendships.
Like, did you see her abs? Oh my god.
It's not that bad, right?
I'm gonna throw up.
Elsie out here. Haley!
So how you doing without your computer or cell phone, Mr. Technologically Grounded?
Fine. Bored.
So you're telling me that we're still in that 2-week time period?
Closed over bros. Closed over bros? What the hell is wrong with you?
Mom.
I am rotting in a prison. Prison! And you give away my company? Our company? It's unforgivable. It was the right thing to do. Screw the right thing to do. I'm in prison.
People believed in me, Mom.
I believed in you too. I'll leave you alone for a few days, and you go back to being that stupid girl who follows her heart. I never cared for that version of you. I never will.
Dang. Some
Don't
regression.
visit me again.
It's a really bad idea.
Can I have everybody's attention, please? Me, I don't want to be anything other than
What the heck is this? God. They got me in the first episode. I was like, yes, it's back.
Clay actually wanted to talk to him about the
Ever
documentary
since,
role.
it's just been
What Tom's
terrible.
next theme seems to apply. Well, if you do, maybe you could use this. My dad was a lifelong Pirates fan. When I was a kid, he gave me this glove and said it once belonged to Roberto Clemente. Must have killed him that I was such a horrible player. Thought Jamie might like it.
Are you sure about this, man? Probably didn't respect that you brought it here in the purse, though.
That's a man bag.
That's your story.
Just take the glove.
It's a man
I'm sure he's
bag.
gonna love it. Thank you. Oh, and as far as your documentary goes, you should consider Mouth. Talk about a guy who's starting over.
Oh,
Thanks.
yeah. He could really help you, honestly.
right side entrance wound, right side exit wound, right side kidney transplant.
Strong.
Right. I'm done.
Word on the street is you get to go home today.
Gotta get to camp, man. You have a contract. You have a nice new contract. Speaking of which, I hope it's not too weird for you, but my former employer is going to be repping me for a while
ISC? Why?
because I got shot.
Because I got shot.
Represent my clients until I was feeling up to it. I can't represent anyone right now. I can barely applesauce.
Well, he's retiring, so why can't he take over for you until you come back?
At least I'll always have you.
I think it's time for me to stop.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nate. It's gotta be really hard for you.
Dude, don't say that.
Why not?
Because I've been worried sick about how much this was gonna hurt you.
Nate, you're my best friend and my best client, but your health comes first. Your family comes
Clay's a great
first.
guy. Even though I don't like how they are going with this.
Pretty much since you got shot.
You see, This is what you do, man. You avoid things.
I do not.
Yeah, you do. Even Jamie knows it.
Yeah, you've established that. Thank you.
You're a warrior, Nate.
That's great.
Man, I'm proud of you. You see me own the apples on this weather?
Strong. It's very strong.
So, have they not caught who shot you yet?
What? We always came here.
You and Peyton always came here. I was tutor girl. I wasn't cool hang out under the bridge girl. I've been searching under every damn bridge in Tree Hill. The homeless love me by now.
Sorry. Turn my phone
Mia. Shh. Sorry, but what's going on?
Don't look at the bar. I said don't look at the bar.
Okay, sorry.
Jeez. Do you think they're sleeping together yet? You can look at the bar now.
No, you're fine.
I think they were having sex before he knew her name.
I made this voodoo doll of her. Check it out. Okay.
You did that to
so
yourself,
Here's
though.
what we're gonna do. I'm gonna book you a show somewhere, anywhere, and you're gonna get away for a little while.
Why?
Because you're going a little crazy. And your mother was always a bitch, and you should suck it up and have a drink if it helps.
Oh,
You work at a crisis center.
Yes, I do.
Well, most people are screwed. Kind of like Chase there. Sorry. It just...
I have a damn it doll. It's really great. Do you know what damn it dolls are?
Talk to you about
Sure,
it.
come on in.
Do you have any beer, sir? Oh, no. Sorry.
My damn it doll.
Have a seat. Actually, I just wanted to talk to you about this documentary. I'd love to. How much does it pay? Okay, well, I got a couple things I gotta go do. Dude, do you know how lonely I've been? I haven't had a couple of things to do in weeks. So how about you just clear your schedule, grab your camera, and let's shoot this bad
I have
boy.
so many strange
Listen up,
things in
maybe
my
you should
room.
Think about it. Come on, man.
And random things.
I knew this.
Lucky to be alive. And to be here with you and all of your Uzi wonder.
Uzi.
Or the Jamie.
Ugh. Gross. I don't want to talk about it.
Not just that, I get to go home and wake up next to you every morning.
Is she gonna do it for you? She could do it. No, maybe she can't. She has semi-sports background, not a full sports background.
Ew. Ugh.
This is a miracle one, James. Let's try to remember that.
Okay.
There's so many words that people cringe on.
That's fair.
Fester is not my word. Moist is not my word. So many people just cringed. They're like, eh. That word doesn't bother me. A different word bothers me, and I
Okay,
can't
I'm
say it.
coming Val, I don't need you to tell me when you're coming out. I just need some footage of your everyday life.
Oh boy.
Wow. Big day in the market. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. I feel a little sore from working out. I like to keep in shape. Keep everything looking good, feeling good. The job offer, they've been chasing after me for a while.
Just bar backing at first, but we'll have a good time and we'll keep the lights on. Your agent? Right. I'm sure he's gonna want his 10% every time you clean the toilet to wipe the puke off the bar.
We can negotiate that in good faith.
Now, I just need to hear you say, chase them your bar back, and the job is yours.
I can't commit to that right now. They'll get back to me.
Oh, what are you doing, dude?
Wait, you said to act natural. This is who I am. This is how I dress. There's a price tag on the back of your jacket. Yeah, I can't remove it. I gotta take it back after we're done. Now, if this only works if I can film you doing whatever you do on a daily basis. Do you know how boring that's gonna be? Come on. It can't be that bad.
It adheres to the tiniest hair on itself, giving you great, great looking hair. Straight on.
Yeah, we're very excited. Okay, great. Thank you. Talk soon. Bye. Hi.
When he was going to mouth, that is not exactly what I had in mind.
Sorry. Hi, baby.
Hi.
I'll stay here with the boy and take care of Queen Quinn.
Well, maybe I will. One more thing. Come with me.
made me nervous.
Ooh, look at that.
I do like this game.
Playing the K100 Festival in Portland. Oh, hell, I have to stay here. Why? So you can spy and pout and stab voodoo dolls in the face? I don't think so. Portland, you and me. It'll be fun. Well, let's go.
Oh, and being the only one who has a love-hate relationship with their parent who's in prison. Wait a minute, you have one of those too. How you doing with that?
That's so great. The tie-ins or the comparisons.
For you, and then you're gonna be just fine. Those guys are douchebags. You're an agent. I wouldn't let them anywhere near your clients.
Mate, I can't even get around.
Yeah, but I can.
Oh,
Look, you asked me.
that's what I was saying.
Clay, you named your agency Fortitude for a reason. Tell these guys to go screw themselves again.
Let's
We
go.
can do this.
Yes. And that would be a great little,
Right.
like, jump in to something after. Nice.
I mean, it's a script, but I get sent a lot of scripts, you know, so it's not really a big deal.
You mean good?
No, not really. Like, if it bothers you, I won't bring him into work.
Oh, it's fine. I was just curious. By the way, you look amazing today.
I think she's avoiding. I think she's avoiding scripts and stuff like that. Or she's like, huh, should I do it? I don't want to do it, but I want to stay here. Jana Kramer.
Hey, take my advice, huh?
Yeah, thanks a lot. Mouth!
Hey, come on in. What are you doing?
That's so great.
Do you know what fortitude means, Mouth?
Hey, can you just go back out and do all that again?
Do all that again. Act like you didn't do it before. What's on your head? What's on your head? What's on your mind?
What's going on, Jim Jim?
What you doing?
Nothing, just thinking about
What are you
Ben
talking
about
about?
What are you worried about?
Well, remember the last time when he couldn't play? And he was in the wheelchair? Remember how sad he was?
Yeah, I remember.
Good tie-in.
But that's
Good
not
tie-in.
gonna happen again, babe.
Mm,
Because last time, basketball left your dad. And this time, your dad's leaving basketball.
You make sad look beautiful, Brooke Davis.
She really does.
What's going on? Okay, let me get this straight. Victoria lies about your profits, gets you arrested, then she yells at you for giving up your own money and your own company, a company you built and you love more than anything, to fix her mistake? Do I have that right?
Mm-hmm.
So, are you going to tell her how screwed up that is, or am I?
She's just being a mom. I get that. She doesn't want you to
I
fail.
thought I told you not
Or
to
she
visit
doesn't
me.
want you
I know
to.
what you said.
She wants you to be successful.
And if that's what you want, then that's what I'll do. All my life, I've tried to make you proud of me. Every decision I've
Yeah,
made,
let's not regress
every
on her
success,
character.
every failure.
Like,
I've wondered what you will think.
which I'm not looking at it as that.
I think I've done pretty well.
I think it's
I
so easy to
understand
look at this
business.
scenario as her, like,
I
regressing
understand what we
backwards.
could do.
I
I
did say
also
that, but
understand
I
what's
take
fair.
it back.
I love you, Mom. But if you can't accept this, the decision I've made, then I won't visit you. And you are not to visit me. What comes next is up to you.
Well done, Brooke Davis.
I don't know much about fashion, but I do know that no woman alive wears the dress like the one I love. Nothing's ever gonna change that.
It's amazing. I love it. But I love you even.
They're so great together. Why didn't she get this kind of treatment? What the hell?
What do you expect, Eddie?
You weren't supposed to read that.
You weren't supposed to lie about it either, were you?
I'm
Oh,
an actress, Chase. You can't get mad at me for taking a movie.
I'm not. I'm happy you're taking a movie. You just didn't have to lie about it.
I didn't. I mean, I didn't mean to.
Did you know about it before you took the job at Trick?
I like you, Chase. More than you know.
so
You
she
can't just
is
make this next
taking
week
it.
amazing and then figure it out after that.
Hmm.
I'll come back to you. You can make this work.
I didn't lie to you, but you did.
It's no.
Chase.
You shouldn't have lied to me, Alex.
Yeah, don't ever lie to me. Don't lie to me. No one lie to me. It's the worst thing you can do to me.
How you doing?
I'm okay. As long as we never leave again. It was a long climb up those stairs.
Come on. We should get some rest.
She looks so great. I still wonder, are they gonna have some PTSD stuff? Is anyone gonna give us an update on if they
It'll be
were,
okay.
if they caught her? They arrested her, like... Close over, bros. We're literally watching the end of it.
Nathan has his press conference.
His retirement conference.
Seems like a lot of things are ending.
Do you remember when you started all of this? I remember the day because we were in our apartment and you were sad about a boy and I told you, focus on your talent. Everything else will work itself out.
So long ago, it feels like.
Focus on that, on Julian. Everything else will work itself out. Bro's over close. Bro's over close.
Comes full circle.
Because of this, I'll be leaving the game of basketball.
Obviously, there are things I regret. Things I would like to take back.
Dang, everything's coming to an end that was here for so long.
Things I would change if I could.
I'm fine with one of them. The other one, I just don't think it's done well.
As Lou Gehrig said, today I consider myself the luckiest man on the face.
Nice. Lou Gehrig.
Now finally, I won't be taking any questions tonight.
Nice,
I won't be
dude.
taking any questions tonight.
I do like that part about it.
But I just want to ensure the investors of my company, now my former company, that you will all be paid back in full.
Well said.
Some people never get to touch their dreams. Never find that thing they love or get to do it for a living.
Well done.
Was it a tragedy to have that taken away from you?
She totally is gonna have something.
The tragedy would be to lie awake at night wondering what if.
I was so proud of you tonight. I am proud of you. I can't wait to marry you.
Yo!
So for now, I say goodbye to this chapter of my life.
Dang. I do like the tie-ins.
And I look forward to what comes next.
Careers ending too soon. That was a good episode. I don't agree with the whole ending his career. I think it doesn't really help the story as far as... Like, I feel like it's too soon, you know? Or it's just not a storytelling thing that I agree with as far as this show. I think there was something that more you could have shown there as far as Nathan's journey back and fighting to get back from injury, and then coming back and being successful. And I think there was a lot that you could have done there. But they chose to not go down that path, and whatever. I like the way that Brooks' Close Over Bros ended. I like that. I like the entire thing. I think they did that well, and I think ending it now, that makes sense, you know. But 1 out of 2 ain't that bad. Not that I can think of. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. I'll see you next time.